I'm here looking at the idea for doing the pool in this area, okay, and if we do the road for coming in and out with trucks, let's say going around in a semicircular fashion, it would probably be better. So now we're carrying out the excavation of the pool. We're about halfway there with regard to the length. It's going to be widened out over as far as here, and we're taking away about 18-20 cubic meters for each truckload. So here we have the excavation done and the blinding has been put down throughout. So we're setting out the pool. Here we can see the walls of the pool. The reinforcement has now been put in place. We can see the additional reinforcement in the corner. There are 50 by 50 centimeter U-bars put in. Here we have the 10 millimeter bars at a 20 centimeter interval, both horizontal and vertical, and the it's shuttered on the outside. We have the water stop down here, which expands and does not allow water to work through underneath, where we have the let's say joint between the slab and the walls. Here we can see the overlap of the rebars going across here, where we have one segment intersecting with the other, and here we have the external shuttering, or the internal shuttering of the pool put in place. And the ties that are being used, they're plastic, and therefore they will not cause any sort of rusting stains on the inside of the pool when we do the resin. Here we're all set up for pouring in this area. The skimmers and inlets, illumination and so on have to be set up on this wall, and that'll be done later on this morning. So just looking back here on the other side, we see that the rebars are all in place, and the, let's say, Roman part of the pool has been set up as well, and the horizontal rebars need to be put on, the 10 millimeter bars as well. And if we look over the edge here, we can see that the reinforcement for the footpath is now in place. On this side of the pool, you can see that the backfilling has been completed. Now this hardcore here is a compact solution, that's to say it won't drop down unlike the earth. So the idea is, here we have about 1 meter of hardcore, and then we are let's say backfilling with ordinary earth for anything that's beyond that on this side. Here we can see that the walls of the let's say technical room or the plant room have been waterproofed, and then we're applying the waterproof membrane above that, and then we're backfilling with hardcore. Here you can see now down at the bottom we have a drainage pipe going around, so that's a perforated drainage pipe, goes around, and over here you can just about see there's an inspection chamber. All that does is it catches all the drainage, and then we send it over there. Okay, so once again here what I'm trying to do is look at the back of the pool, the lounging area, and what we're going to have is about, from the water line back to here, we're going to have more or less 6 meters, and over on the far end, once again from where the water is back to there, we're going to have about 5. Now here we can also get a much better idea of the levels now that we've prepped all this area. That's to say, using the let's say the border of the pool and putting a 2% drop The other side of the pool now, looking at the footpath here. It's all set up here to be poured, and likewise here set up and has yet to be shuttered in on this side. Okay, so we're looking at the plant room and over the housing, let's say, where the pool cover is going to go. So all of that has now been prepared. Next thing we want to do is do the, let's say, steps going down here. We can see that the on the Roman side the steps have been prepared going down, so we're all set now to let's say waterproof this area and put the stone, the curved stone on top. You can see that the entire, let's say, perimeter or surround of the pool has been concreted, and here we have 3 finishes on the stone. This is a smooth finish, and you can see that the color changes very, very quickly. Then we have this other finish here, which is it's kind of like a brushed finish, and then over here we have an orange peel finish, if you want to call it that, where it's full of let's say dots. Now if I stand back a little bit, I can see that this finish here blends in the best with the stone. It's reasonably smooth. This is a little bit smoother, and this is very, very smooth. So here we have the second coat of the hydrazzo being applied onto the walls of the pool. So just swing the camera around here. Looking here with the skimmers and the lights and so on, all the plastic components need to be painted, and we need to use, let's say, an epoxy based paint that will pick up on the existing color here that we have of the hydrazzo. Okay, so I'm looking here at the steps leading down to the plant room, so I'll just walk down these steps. Looking in here, I see that the screeding has now been done. So we have, the idea is to get all the pumps and filters and so on underneath this area here, which is in correspondence of the housing for the pool cover. This will be the central drain, so we'll have like a fall kind of going into this area here. So here we're looking at trying to simulate what's going to happen here with the stone. So underneath we're going to have this channel, this U channel, and on top we're going to have the stone. On this side we're going to have like 20 centimeters, then we're going to have like a 15 millimeter gap, and then we're going to continue with the stone on the outside. Here in this area we're talking about having a shower, so there would be 2 possibilities. I mean, here underneath or below we have the hot and cold water supply, and we could place a shower, for example, here between the 2 lights, so on the curved section. Or the other alternative is to have a shower down the far end over there. Here are the 2 alternatives. One is to, let's say, use the plastic accessory and paint it, and the other one is to use a stainless steel surround for the lights. And over here, this area is now done, and we also have the here we go, we have the channel here. The gutter is now in place, so we can pave over this as well. Fulfilling the, let's say, the deep end is now full. We have probably 1 meter of water because the shallow end has about 20 centimeters. So we can see the way the color changes dramatically from the far end, where it's kind of like a sandy color, and it goes blue here on this side. So we're closing the cover of the pool now, so you get an idea as to how the mechanism works. It's very, very silent. And the lights here for the walls, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights. We're just looking behind the pool here, where you can see that the embankment has been cleaned.